That's why you should never put Head and Shoulders in your eyes.
I'm glad you said eyes.
Yeah.
Because it burns.
All right, now we're connected.
Real bad. Oh, we're on. Okay.
Now we're on.
Yeah.
We should be live now. We're on. Sorry about that, listener. Oh, we do apologize.
Y'all know exactly about his pickle dip.
Oh no, he ran with that.
Here you go.
For those of you tuning in late because it's our fault, Grandpappy Outlaw over here had a pretty big week.
Whoop whoop.
He did tear up, but you guys missed that, so sucks to be you.
We should have went live on the Facebook.
You want to put it on the Facebook page?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was but what I was saying is
Zach would have been on that if he wasn't nose deep in the pickle dip. Over
Pickle
there.
dip.
He's all up on some pickle dip. Save some for the rest of us, honey.
No, it had his name on it.
It did have his name on it. And
Well, that's only fair.
Garrison didn't care. He just went with it.
So Thursday afternoon, I get the phone call. She's crying. She's at a regular doctor's appointment. Doctor says, "Hey, I just called the docs over at UAMS. Get over there. You're finna go have a baby."
Fitting new.
That's how she calls me, and I'm like, all right, sweet. I'm getting in my truck. I already, like, Nikki and all them at the park were like, "Hey, we got Chase," and I was like, "Oh, I know, y'all. I'm good right now. I'm out of here." And then they were like,
boy.
Madison's like, "Where you going?" I was like, "I'm coming to the hospital." And she was like, "Dad, you can't." I was like, "Ain't nobody gonna tell me I ain't coming in that door." Well, then I got on the phone, and a buddy of mine called somebody that's very high up over there, and the lady was like, "The National Guard's here keeping people like you out."
People like you.
Right. People
Like
that
with
want
crazy
to come in the
mustaches that
door.
want to beat the door down.
So basically, all Thursday night, I'm sitting there checking my phone every 5 minutes. Like for 2 hours, nobody's told me nothing.
Oh, boy.
So then I had to put some feelers out, and she finally, I got some contact, about 9 o'clock that night. But basically from 9 o'clock that night till 7 o'clock the next morning, I didn't sleep. I sit there on the couch with my phone in my hand, staring at it.
Eating popsicles.
Eating the heck out of some popsicles. And
some popsicles.
you know how bad that sucks?
Oh, I can imagine.
But
The brain freeze.
everything was good.
The popsicle.
Jesus. That would suck.
Baby was healthy. Mama was healthy. Mama come out good. So,
Good deal.
and I got to go to the house the other day. They're home. So
Somebody gonna come rob the place?
No, it's Shelly.
I'm hoping we're gonna get
Shelly
robbed.
Berry. Shelly.
Belly
Shelly's
Sherry.
hair.
Belly Sherry.
up here in her new whip, man.
Dang, dude.
Hey,
Oh,
y'all
Jimmy
need to
boy.
y'all
Jimmy,
need-
he spoils that old
He
woman.
does, don't he? Get that old woman's right there.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
All 9 fingers.
Me and Brian Irwin were sitting outside up here at Jetway last night, and Jimmy Berry comes hopping out the side of Shelly's car.
Hopping out the wheel.
I went over to say something hi to him, and there's Cindy driving Shelly's car.
Wait a minute.
And I go, wait a minute. Something shady's going on up here, guys. I was like, you got some explaining to do, Jimmy Berry. And he's like, yeah. The woman kicked me out.
It happens.
But that's not the whole truth. No, the whole truth is he bought Shelly Berry a new car.
And then she kicked him out. She's a smart woman.
Caitlin Dickerson got a hand-me-down vehicle.
Nice.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I'm gonna eat another one of these sandwiches.
Are you?
Can I give somebody a plug real quick on here, dude?
Plug them.
All right.
Hair club
It's
for men.
it's a buddy of mine.
Are they giving us sponsorship money?
Eventually.
Cool.
Or beer. I mean,
Yes.
that works.
We
yeah.
do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no
That
kidding.
is sponsorship.
That's the new
we
currency.
Work for beer.
All right, so this dude's name's Alex Hutchinson. He's been doing a lot of work on guitars and stuff for a while, but he just recently kind of branched out and started really doing his own thing. I brought my Telecaster to him about 2 or 3 months ago, and that thing has not played like that since it was brand new. Like this dude, and what's cool is he's really kind of the only one that's open doing this kind of stuff right now, like strings, setups, stuff like that.
Yeah, because Guitar Center's not open, and Little Rock Fret shut down, didn't they?
Yeah, and people are losing their mind because Guitar Get Center's not open.
Guitar Get Center.
So he's on Facebook. It's AMH Guitar Works. Go on the Facebook, give him a like. He's got a lot of people sending him a lot of stuff right now. So if you got something that does need to be worked on, give him a minute because he's super busy.
Or give him some extra money so he moves it to the front of the line.
Or some beer, maybe. I mean,
Right.
beer's a new currency now.
Need to send that to Irwin.
Share it on the dad's page.
He
Yeah.
was talking.
Right?
He was talking about that earlier.
All right, well, Brian Irwin, if you're listening, go on the face page and look at AMH Guitar Works. Mr. Alex will hook you up. And that's the weekly plug there, boys.
Absolutely.
You gonna pay us some beer, Alex. Thank you.
We really like the open ones.
If it starts, no, how do they say that? If it ends with an R and starts with a B, listen up, boy. It's all right for me.
Heck yeah. Get her did.
Yeah. Anyway.
So Grandpappy over here had a
Alright,
beautiful
you know,
little
Jesus.
grandbaby daughter.
Gonna get smushy.
Mr. Dylan over here has got a birthday coming up this weekend, and you done screwed up his birthday surprise.
I did. I suck.
Yeah, way to go, man.
You know what? Sometimes stuff just happens, okay?
We had a really productive weekend, I guess you'd say.
Oh, Mary said I'm not allowed to talk about her karaoke.
Okay, I am. I was there
She
too.
goes, I think she wants us to talk about it because she rolled down her window and says, "Hey, whatever you do, don't do this."
Okay, yeah.
If
Oh,
you
yeah,
tell
that
me
was
not to touch something,
Don't
I'm
touch
gonna
it.
touch
It's hot.
That was definitely a. Let's see if I can get myself talked about on the radio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the deck. Everybody.
By
in
the
this
way,
room-
Shane, beautiful deck, man.
Yeah,
Beautiful
appreciate
deck.
that, dude.
Big dick.
Hey,
Whoa!
big
Whoa!
old dick.
Dick.
Dick. Big old dick.
Hear something about big old dick.
Big old deck. Shane's got one.
Yeah, Dylan's the only one that hadn't been over there.
And he's had just about everybody in this room on that thing.
Yeah, Dylan hadn't been over yet, but
No.
I think he's over there before it was done.
yeah, we
You guys
broke it
break
in.
it in?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It got a 2 a.m. break in.
That's always good.
Yeah, it was.
The women were not done, man. They just kept going.
Oh man, it was like the Energizer bunnies, dude. You
Man,
could
me
not
and Rodney
show
and Shade are over there like we're about to fall asleep, and they're just partying it up.
Boy, I have that problem.
It was hilarious because they're singing, and I keep looking at my clock, my watch, and I'm like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what are we doing? Hey, there's Matt Cody.
Matt Cody.
Hey, Cody!
Hey,
Did you order those?
I'm about to.
hey, Matt
I
Cody.
like
Go
that.
check out this new shirt that Outlaw got.
What we got?
Oh yeah.
I think he needs to put it on.
It says Outlaw.
Alright. Oh, that's cool!
Yeah, they might have made my eyes
Dude,
leak a
that's
little
sick. Oh, that's too good. But you were telling me earlier, mama and baby do good.
bit. Great. Everybody's great. The baby's healthy at home.
6 fingers, 9 toes, all good.
You know, Shane, you were telling me, man. You don't hold babies. What's up with that?
I'm not a baby holder, man.
He did. I
didn't
seen
even-
it on the Facebook.
I held the baby. I mean, I did hold the baby. For
I do it. I just
a
don't
minute.
want to.
My brother refused to touch the baby. They're just too tiny right now. I mean, like, I don't know. I've been like that my entire life. If it's a brand new baby,
6.5 pounds, man. I've had burritos bigger than that baby.
I will look at it.
That's
And
a big old
finished it.
burrito.
I will look at it and I will ooh and ah and let it hold. You know, they squeeze your fingers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with all that. I don't like holding them. I just don't. I held, like I said, I held her for about 5 minutes, maybe. Here, Mary, May,
May.
Me, Mom.
Chase was hilarious. We set Chase down and like he was tense, like he would not relax. And this baby's in his arms and he's sitting there, and then he goes, "Can somebody take the baby?" And we were like, "What's wrong?" And he was like, "I need to breathe."
He didn't want to make one mistake.
Yeah, he did not want to mess up. Man,
Man, I got to
excuse
be
me.
an uncle at 7 years old, man.
That's redonkulous.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's
He'll be the cool uncle, you know.
Yeah, he will. Be
yeah.
the rock star on tour uncle.
21
Yeah,
and they're 13 buying them beer. Wait.
Yeah,
We talked about it the other day. He's going to be emancipated at 12, right?
right. Yeah. Chase said, I don't know if I told y'all this. I said, Chase, you cannot ride the scooter. The kid down the road's almost a senior, and they hang out. And he got a scooter, and I was like, "You're not riding a scooter." He was like, "What about when I'm 8?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "Shouldn't be a problem, Dad, because I'm gonna be living on my own when I'm 12."
Nice.
Get her done, son.
Yeah.
We'll cut this one early.
Go ahead, bud.
I'm moving in with you.
Yeah, let me know how that works. Hilarious, though. But
Nice.
anyway, yeah, I'm a daggum.
Chase is going to be touring around at 12, be the new drummer for Metallica.
He's good. He's way better than Lars.
All he has to do is learn a few little beats. He'll be good. That's, all theirs is the same.
I was at Sam's the other
48
day.
songs, same.
Yeah, I was at Sam's the other day, and they had the Lars Ulrich signature drum set that they used on the Saint Anger album, and I didn't know this, but it was a whole bunch of those Rubbermaid tin trash cans, and it was all yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
Garbage.
beating on
Bunch of trash, man.
yeah. That's what it sounded like, beating on trash cans.
just got a
Oh,
text asking if Chase is going to play baseball, man. Ooh, that's a touchy subject for me right now.
why is that?
Because, man, I'm 50-50 right now. I'm 50.
You were telling me the other day you think you're over it.
I kind of am. But at the same time, I'm like Zach, he said the same thing. These kids need to get the heck out of the freaking house, man.
Dude, I'm so sick of Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's my motive, is just getting them out of the house.
I mean,
I tried to call my wife on the way over here, and I couldn't hear her over them yelling at each other over freaking Fortnite.
you got to think about this, man. None of us really, it didn't really just register in my brain until someone actually said it out loud, but they went from social butterflies in school to lockdown.
And now when they get in a group of like, what do we have for a band the other night? We had 7 kids. Right. I mean,
Yeah, it was like
that's a
herding
huge
cats,
group.
man. It was like herding cats too. They're so, oh my God, people,
people.
What do we do? But it's and then they're talking about, and this is hearsay, but they're talking about if they start school up, it's going to be no lunch. You're going to have lunch in your classrooms.
Yep.
No recess. No art. It's going to be like a dadgum prison camp.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and tell you right now. I said this to Mary the other night. Y'all go on and get ready. If that happens, if that's the way they put kids in school, I promise you right now, I'm starting a movement. They ain't gonna I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, how can you take that away from the kids?
I don't know, man. I'm back. I'm on both sides, man. I see it. I understand there are precautions you got to take, but
I see further down the road.
I see that as an extreme.
Way extreme.
What are you
But-
gonna do for the ones that ride the bus already together?
I don't know.
Right.
Go to separate classrooms anyway. So
But I get it, man. They're
They're going to need more buses.
Yeah.
What I read, they're going to put them in one seat apiece.
Yeah,
They have
man,
one
that's
person in the
just
seat.
crazy.
That'll never work.
But
You're
they're
gonna
not
have to have 48 bus drivers.
They're gonna have to get creative, man. They're gonna have to get creative. Is what's gonna happen, man. There's just you got to do. You can't put 35 kids in a classroom. You just can't.
I seen you
Not
eyeballing the
anymore.
other ones.
They didn't need to have that many, period, anyways.
Well, that's just the way it was. But
Well, that just starts me on a whole new conversation about seatbelts in them dang buses. But
yeah, right.
Well, my great grandpa quit school when he was like fourth grade, and he went on to build houses.
yeah,
He
that's
was
what,
a very mean old
Yeah.
80-something-year-old ornery man.
They
but,
were square, but I mean, they were.
yeah, but he made a living.
It had all 3
and he
walls.
survived. So,
Shane, here's your Route 40.
not saying everybody drop out of school, but
Cheesy!
thank you, sir.
Cheesy,
What's up, Rob?
where's mine, dude?
Dude, you weren't here.
he did
Cheesy
ask-
just walked in. I got this video I need
you
to
weren't
play.
here. Boys.
That's
Thank
the
you.
cheesy walk-in music, man.
That should be your
that's your
walk-in
theme
music,
song,
My
dude.
theme song?
But we get
It's a pretty sick theme song, honestly.
It is pretty sick. I can't believe you'd say something like that.
Where you going now? Gonna eat it away from us?
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat.
Sit your butt right over there and eat.
Come on, dude.
I don't have a place to put my.
Oh
Well, if
my
you'd move your
gosh.
freaking guitar,
I don't have a.
No, he
place
needs
to
a
put my-
table. He's spoiled,
I need
man.
a table.
Dude needs a table.
You need a table and a guy named Garcon waiting on you with a candle.
Frank
A woman
Frank
named-
probably waits on him when he's at the house.
Cheesy, did you see the shirt?
I'm sure Frank
Look at
makes him
it.
some food and stuff.
Sure.
The one that Shane's holding.
Is that pink?
he did come right.
He got a
I'll wear it.
he got a
I'll wear it.
granddaughter,
I
man.
wear it daily.
I like it.
He's a grandpappy.
Real men wear pink.
Grandpappy.
Real men wear whatever the heck they want.
Because boys like you don't say nothing.
Dare him to
Right.
say something.
That's an invitation. If you see a man wearing a pink shirt, he's going to give you an invitation. You just got to figure out which one it's
Man,
going
you
to be.
and Hannah got the same color shirt.
It's, what kind of invitation is it, and do you want to take it?
Oh, he'll
But I
take
promise
he'll
you,
take either one of
It's
them.
going to all come out of the same end.
Oh,
Man.
boy, this went somewhere it shouldn't have.
Right.
What are y'all talking about?
926.
y'all's
We should probably
brain.
play a song.
I wish somebody like that would have came and tried to take my food tray in county.
Right.
God.
He said in county.
Heck yeah. I'll have you clean my toothbrush, boy.
Oh, he'll clean it.
Come on with it. I hope he's listening.
That's hilarious.
Well, boys, man, you guys getting excited about Tulsa?
I'm so excited.
Man, I tell you what, like I was telling Angela, as far as a vacation goes, it's not going to be much of a vacation, but I'm just ready to get away for 3
I've
days.
heard so many people say that. People are just ready to just get out of town.
My God, dude, I haven't had 2 days off work. I took off 2 days in a row about 3 weeks ago. That was the first 2 days I've had off in a row since Christmas. I'm ready for a 4-day stretch with no work, man. I'm so
Are
ready.
you guys going to stay any extra time?
We don't know yet. We haven't decided.
I can't remember when I think we're going Thursday or Friday.
You go whenever she says, get in the car, we're going.
Dylan's trying to talk me into coming up and having a few cocktails on Thursday night.
I can't remember if we're going Thursday or Friday, but we're staying till we're leaving Monday.
Yeah, that's what we've talked about too, but we don't know.
That extra day, man, is
Yeah.
it's way better. I mean, it just to me,
Gives you
for
downtime.
us, it is. Yeah, you get a little relaxation. It's not go.
Especially if you take the kids out of the room and stuff. And
Jetway
Right.
people, they keep y'all running, man. I don't understand.
Yeah, they do.
Jetway folks, man.
There's
Something else.
there's a place in
Say,
down-
we got to be there at this time. Come on, dude.
yeah.
We're on vacation.
There's a place in downtown Tulsa where you can go and it's like this weird story. It's supposed to be technically they say, legend has it, the center of the universe. So there's 2 little circles there, and one person stands inside of the outside of the inner circle, and they speak out, and somebody stands behind you, and it's like a really big echo, but the other person cannot hear a single thing you're saying.
Really?
It's a trip.
Yeah, you should probably get off websites.
No, man, I read about this in a magazine.
Oh, come on now.
I did. I read a
You
magazine.
went to
the other day.
Louisiana, man. You can't read.
I can hooked on phonics, dude. For what
Saved
it's
you.
worth, it works a little bit.
Y'all going up Friday morning, Tulsa?
I think we're gonna go Thursday night.
Are you
I
really?
think, yeah. Just drive through the night.
Dude, we're doing that too.
Kids sleep better at night, so
That's an easy trip.
here's some melatonin gummies. Shut up.
Man, do you prefer the women folk to sleep while you're driving, or do you prefer them to be awake?
I could care less.
Absolutely.
Just as long as they don't talk to me.
Man, I love my
No.
wife to death, man, but I'm to the point. I took a road trip a year or so ago with a colleague. We went to a work conference. This chick talked for 5.5 hours straight on the way down there, 5.5 hours straight on the way back.
No, that would have been.
Headphones.
I told my wife, if I ever complain about you sleeping on a road trip again, punch me in the face. Because I missed it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't want to hear nothing about my driving.
Anna D, you yap on road trips?
To everybody.
Even the
You know,
passers.
now, our deepest conversations have been on the road.
Constantly.
That's great.
Somebody go jack his food tray.
Man, I'm gonna go steal his food.
Call him a punk.
Yeah, no, Mary's a good car rider.
Really?
Yeah, she sticks her phone in her face, and usually,
Yeah.
like, I have to be doing something really stupid for her to say something. She just figured out that.
They ain't going to work anyway.
Right.
Well, you know, the kids got their headphones on. They're watching something on the tablet, or they're playing their Nintendo DS or whatever on road trips. And then she'll be over there playing on her phone. And she's not paying any attention, so I'll go to put a podcast or something on. It helps me to drive, take my mind off of it. She's like, hey, I was listening to that. I'm like, no, you weren't.
Right.
You don't even know what was on.
I think Matt and Faith, y'all keep it quiet, don't you? There's no music or nothing.
We figured it out. I like music. Faith likes silence.
I heard that. That is the weirdest thing to me, that Faith likes silence in the car.
But Faith has to drive everywhere we go because
Paige is the same way.
she's a control freak and I'm a bad driver. So we just learned. She drives, and then
And
I
you-
chill
and you
out,
keep-
I usually have earphones in.
And you
so-
keep your mouth shut.
And she can be quiet, and I can listen to music. We got it all figured out.
How does she drive, especially a long trip like that with no music, nothing going on,
She
man?
loves it, man. I don't understand it, but she can literally.
She's in the moment.
I guess she's just entertained by her thoughts, but I've got to have some kind of outside stimulus to keep my brain rolling.
Does she ever just drive along and like 30 minutes go by, no words, and then she just starts giggling because something was in her
I've
head?
never had that happen before, but I want to get past
That intrigues me, man. I'm curious about that. I don't know how anybody, like, I can listen to music for a few hours. After a couple hours, I'm like, man, music is cool and all, but I need something else. After about 2 hours, I got to listen to a podcast or something to take my mind off of it. Because you only hear the same songs over and over so many
Oh
times.
no, I got several playlists.
I'm straight.
I got Tyler Childers on Spotify on a loop.
You got Tyson's Chickens?
Yeah, Tyson's Chickens.
Tyson's Chickens?
Some Jamestown Revival and some Troubadours. and
Nice.
I'm good. I listen to the same crap over and over and over, man.
Man, I exposed her to some Coulter Wall last night, man. I'm digging Coulter
Sleeping
Wall.
on the Blacktop,
Yeah.
dude. That's a good song.
It's a
That
great
is
song.
good. That's a good one.
That's how I am. I got
Coyote
that music.
chewing on a cigarette. Yes, sir.
I like
Yes, sir.
I like pulling pranks on people when I'm driving though.
Oh, yeah?
I
Yeah.
can see that.
Distracted driving at its finest.
I had a
Is your
so-
refrigerator running?
It's about to be.
You better catch it.
We were driving. I had a roommate before I got married. And we just decided one day, or I just decided one day, I said, you know what? We're going to take a road trip. He was like, where are we going? I was like, I have no clue. Pack up some clothes, let's go.
Those are fun.
We jumped in the truck and took off driving. No destination, no time, no nothing. We just went. He kept falling asleep, and it was making me mad because I was trying to talk to him so I would stay awake. Anyway, he's dead asleep. And there's a semi piggybacking a semi. Basically, so you've got the front end of a semi facing you as you're driving down the interstate. I got all the way up to the bumper of that thing. Eased on over and hit what I call the wake-up bumps on the shoulder of the road. And as soon as I hit him, I laid down the horn and screamed, "Oh, my God!" And he opened his eyes. Nothing came out of his mouth. He pissed all over his
Oh, my God.
That's pretty awesome.
That ruined the seat.
That dude didn't go back to sleep for like 3 days.
That's like a perfect opportunity right there.
No, it was great.
That's too good to pass up.
I wish I'd have recorded that.
Man, I'm sure none of us have done this in our older ages now, but you ever mooned anybody?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, driving down the road.
When's the last time you did it?
I did that coming back from Branson last year.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, and I was twerking too. I stood up in the seat and I was twerking.
Did
all
it
day.
twerk out for you?
It twerked out real good.
That's hilarious.
That's old school right there, man.
It's good stuff.
You know, we got pulled over by the police in high school. The baseball bus.
For doing that.
Yep. Everybody.
You didn't moon the police, did you?
Yeah.
So could you say that that bus driver was hauling ass?
Yeah,
Ah!
All right, good.
Well,
we all literally had our butts hanging out the windows.
Man.
Yeah, it was scary. Thought we were going to jail.
Zach, are you eating a popsicle?
You can't prove that was my butt.
That's my crack.
Yeah. Butts don't have fingerprints, dude.
Yeah. Let me see it. One of you had a mole.
There. I eat about 5 or 6 of those every night before I go to bed.
Yeah, but they're about 3 times that size.
Yeah.
That stuff used to tear up the corner of my mouth when I was little.
You get sucking on them.
Hey, Holly, these sliders are pretty fire.
Thanks for the food, Holly. We do appreciate
Can't help it.
it. And I say by we, I mean Shane, because he's done demolished all of it.
Yeah.
I just ate
No, there's more.
3
There's
of
a whole
them.
nother tray?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I thought he done took it all up.
No, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you would've.
I ate 3 of them. I didn't eat dinner because I knew these were coming.
Nice.
So
I stopped at Arby's, man. Like I never really want Arby's, but when I do, like right now their dining room's closed, so they're drive-through all day long. There's like 20 cars all day long. So when I got off work and there was literally no one in the drive-thru, I'm like, that's what I'm getting.
They are probably the slowest drive-through out there, aren't they?
Zaxby's.
Is it Zaxby's?
Zaxby's. Oh my gosh! If you get more than 3 cars, you can wait 45 minutes.
we tried the that taco truck in Landmark.
I saw
I've
that.
seen the
Last
pictures.
night.
Look good.
Wasn't bad. I don't know if the hamburger meat.
Was real hamburger meat.
I'm not a salt person, and I don't know if it was too much salt or too much taco seasoning.
Which has a lot of salt in it.
Right. So overall, it was good, but the hamburger meat part, I got nachos. I got fries. They're called crazy fries. They were crazy good.
But salty.
No, I got steak and chicken. Mary got nachos with the beef on it, and the beef was what was salty. But I homemade chicken tamales.
Yeah.
Boy, I love me some tamales now.
Good.
Emily's.
And then they had
Yes.
some fried plantains with
Oh,
some
I love fried
sliced
plantains.
strawberries and chocolate on top of them.
I love fried plantains.
It was I don't even know what that Gusto something or another.
That
But-
sounds about right.
Right.
Mucho gusto.
It was good. Y'all should go try it out.
Nice. Well, boys, it's 9:36 here at Gently Radio Dads After Dark. I said we take a quick little break. What do you think?
Scared me, dude.
Yeah, I gotta go take my vitamins.
All right,
Change your
guys.
diaper.
We'll be right back. In between time, enjoying the music.
I got this daggum cough back again.
Long dark hair and deep brown eyes. Just a girl trying to get by. And high school life can be so tough. You don't fit in and you're never enough. Well, look in the mirror and you will see that this isn't how it's gonna always be. We were meant for more. It's time to open up that door and spread your wings. So many bigger things than what's at 16. We're at a stoplight waiting on go. The world's in your face trying to tell you no. Well, they don't know what's deep inside. What's in your heart and where it lies. Just look in the mirror and you'll still see. You can be anything you wanna be. We were meant for more. It's time to open up that door and spread your wings. So many bigger things than what's at 16. Than what's at 16. We were meant for more. It's time to open up that door and spread your wings. Girl, you deserve better things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Than what's at 16. Than what's at 16. Than what's at 16.
And welcome back, Jetway Radio Dads After Dark. I'm your host, Mikey G, hanging in here. Got Mr. Grandpappy Outlaw over there sporting the hot pink Grandpappy shirt that he just received. Look for pictures of that on the Dads After Dark Facebook page. Whoa.
My shoes almost.
Calm down, Caitlin Dickerson.
I'm digging the shirt. I'm gonna wear it.
You like the shirt?
Yep. It's funny is I really wish I would have. Oh, it was a at Walmart today, over in the dad section because Father's Day's coming up. It was a big glass jar piggy bank.
Yeah.
And it said Dad's Stash, and it had the mustache on it.
Nice.
And I was like, that's pretty baller.
Dude, I thought you would like the stash, man. I dig it.
And then, what does it say? Something about grandfather, but they scratched them out, and it said grandfarter. I was like, yes! But I can't buy myself that.
That's fantastic, man. Well, you know, Father's Day is coming up.
It is.
When is it?
Sometime in June.
It's the June 21st after
Yeah,
y'all get back from the
that's what he said.
Yeah, my wife is talking about getting me something to get her nails and hair did.
For Father's Day?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I got her a grill.
You got her a grill.
Right. I built her a deck, too.
Yeah, you did build her a deck, man. And she kept adding stuff.
Oh, my God.
Wait, we'll see.
Do you need two of the 16.5 footers, or can I get one?
No,
33
get two because we got to have a separate power supply for
Mine.
each since they're going to be on different pieces.
Them things come
So-
with dead bodies?
What's that?
That one that I
Just
sent you
like
for like
dead
$20
bodies?
is the best buy and the best reviews for the
Just
month.
two of the 16.5.
I don't know. I have no idea what we're talking about.
16 and a half, he needs them. Shane.
So me and Garrison was talking about it. Zach had brought something up about throwing some LEDs on the drum kit,
Yeah?
but after sitting at home with Chase's drum kit, the only way to put LEDs on it is to it's just not going to last because we're constantly taking them apart and putting them together and taking them apart and putting them together. And there's no way to give a real connection that's easily, I say there's no way. It's not going to work the way we want it to. So we're going to put LEDs on the drum riser. And then Garrison has built a riser for the keys for the piano.
Oh.
And we're going to put LEDs underneath it too.
Oh, I like that.
So
instead of miking the equipment, you're gonna mic the stands.
the LEDs, LED the stands.
I mean, that's what I meant. Yeah, I mean, like the stands. Sorry.
Yeah, so he's working on that, and it's gonna be cool. Just add a little extra glow to the set.
Yeah, that's gonna be neat.
So I don't know why I keep freaking.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have enough. We don't have enough lights and smoke and everything else on stage.
Oh no, it's on. These kids are. I mean, every year it gets a little bit better.
Spoiled rotten freaking
Yeah.
kids.
It's gonna look like a Kiss concert before long, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, minus all the geriatrics.
Yeah, well, you're there, so
Dylan, I'm
So
trying to
Minus some of the geriatrics.
I'm just kidding.
You know, it's weird. It's
We can't do fire.
yeah, we
No
can.
pyro, bro. Come
Hey.
on, bro.
begging for
I'm
years.
a fireman, dude.
Let's get some flavor.
Be like that
Shit,
Pepsi
fire.
Pepsi commercial with Michael Jackson.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
I know exactly what Cheesy's about to say. He's going to talk about Skillet and getting
No.
the flamethrowers on the arms.
If we get like Shane or something to get like
I already said it.
certified or whatever to do that stuff.
I'm already certified.
Are you really?
Certified
Look-
badass,
look-
man.
Yeah. I mean, you can't have the name Outlaw and not be certified.
Yeah, that's true. We just make
Or
Shane-
can you? Do you
My
have to have the name
certification is
Outlaw
my
to be
birth
uncertified?
certificate. I'm born free in the USA.
That's right.
Daggum, did you
Yeah.
not see my Facebook profile picture? America!
It's like,
Dadgummit.
it's like Ron Swanson whenever they were barbecuing the pig. You need a permit for this. He opened the paper up and says, "I do what I want.
Yeah.
Here's
Right.
my permit."
I mean, today,
He said, I'm the head of the parks department. I'm in a park.
I went to Walmart after work to buy groceries, and I purposely went down every aisle the wrong way.
Of course you did.
And I was not the only one. And nobody even said anything. I was looking at everybody.
Man, I was at Food Giant the other day. I'm getting like 5 things, man. I needed dog food and a couple other small things. Of course, I set my buggy's in the middle of the aisle. I'm grabbing something off the shelf. Next thing I know, this old man just plows smack dab in the front of my cart. And he just looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, dude, you're going the wrong way.
Stay off my lawn. We're in a grocery store, dude.
Right.
God.
Well, I never even thought about putting it off to one side or the other because it's a one-way aisle.
Man, yeah,
And he just like just to make a point. Bam!
that's hilarious. That's going to be me.
Get out of my way, snowflake.
Right. I bet you one of them kids was out there whacking in my tool shed, wasn't you? Well, I said that to Ben.
He did. He said that to my 10-year-old.
What's that mean?
They didn't get
And
it.
I looked at it, I was like, was that a Beavis and Butthead joke?
Yeah, we were sitting on the deck, and the dad we're all looking at the radar, and FYI,
My wife sucks as a meteorologist.
negative.
The meteorologist sucks as meteorologist right now.
I will back her up on this one because I was looking at my radar, and my radar showed nothing coming on top of us. Everything was going around us. Hers was showing the same thing. Next thing you know, the bottom fell out. Lightning's hitting the neighbor's house, and the kids are running. The next day, I saw a couple different posts from different people saying the Weather Channel and the blah, blah, blah need to get their act together. So apparently they were looking at the same image we were looking at and had the same issues that we had.
Well, you guys had no problem blaming my wife for getting it wrong, so...
No, they jumped on her, so we all just rolled with it. Hit her while she's down kind of thing.
Man, the craziest thing I saw Sunday night, I turned around for a second, and when I turned back around, Hannah D is trying her dangdest to take Rodney's socks off. And I was like, what the heck is going on?
She had
Man,
flip-flops and socks
Went on forever.
Or Crocs and
She was
socks.
determined to get those socks off, man.
Or slides and I don't
I
know.
was trying to undress Rodney.
Zach,
Evidently,
Zach checked
starting
when he
from
got
the
home,
very
he said.
bottom,
I mean, look at the man, wouldn't you?
On
Yeah.
my deck.
on your deck.
Now that's a party right
Way to a
there.
man's heart.
I guess I'm kind of glad I
I
missed
like
that
when
one,
Rodney just
man.
like Heisman'd her. Like, he just like hand to the top of the head and just like pushed her away. And she's just doing this number.
They were soaking wet socks, and I thought, well, we leaving the house. I thought, well, this will be easy. I'll just get my go heads on. So I just slid on and walked. out the door.
What are go heads?
That's my little sandals.
Slide 'em
you know,
on.
Just they sit by the door, and when I get ready, I just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
Go right in them, step in both
I like
keep
it.
rolling.
Like go heads.
Go heads.
I like that one.
And so then she obviously I offended her with my socks on with my sandals, but hey,
I mean, that's true
Whatever.
dad fashion, dude.
hey, I rocked it.
Yeah.
Man, we were karaokeing.
Speaking of rocking it, you guys were killing it.
Dude, we went. Man, I'm a little disappointed. I sent a message to the quarantine page. We should have, like.
We only got like 290 or 300 likes.
All right, so there was four
views.
dudes
Nice.
listening to music, bobbing their head. One dude had like a weird-looking guitar, or no, keyboard. He had a keyboard that wasn't even plugged in, and he was airplaying the keyboard like just randomly on the same 7 keys. And they had like 2.5 thousand views and likes, and I was like, what the heck did they just do? Like, I sang Tupac with an American flag mask on my face.
And you got like 120
We should have broke the internet.
No, dude, we at least got close to 300. Come
I
on.
mean,
300.
yeah. So I got a
3
comment.
bills.
I got a comment card and filled it out. Sent in. So you need to do something about your viewers, man, because they're not with They're not with your program.
I noticed that, man. Like, I signed up for that stupid quarantine karaoke page, and now I get notifications every time somebody's on it.
Some of it's pretty good.
Some of it's pretty good. Some of it's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong,
we
terrible's
follow
fine.
that.
But there's
Yeah,
some weird people on
Look,
there, man.
terribly, which is what we were.
Oh, yeah.
We still should have got at least a K.
Yeah.
At
We're gonna
least.
try to find it. We're gonna
Looking
see
for a
what we
band,
got
we'll
now.
settle for a
I don't know, Mary wouldn't happen. You guys are on my page!
Yeah, because I said.
Well, every other word was a cuss word in that song, so we
Yeah.
had to. But if you're singing a song, you have to go with the lyrics.
Yeah, you can't dumb up the lyrics just to appease the world.
That's what Rodney said. Rodney said, if it's in the song, I'm going to say it.
Send it.
But the girls were singing. It's 1:30, 1:45 in the morning.
It's 2 a.m., man, and they are just... We took the microphone. We just...
I reached over and turned the microphone off, and they had no clue and
pretty
kept
funny.
on going. It was cool, man. It was a good deal because
My wife was singing and dancing with her eyes closed, man. She
Yeah.
was gone.
every time I say something about what time it was, she would look at me and go, "No!" I was like, "Okay."
My favorite was...
Couple minutes.
My favorite was Mary's. You don't ever let me have fun.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they were having fun. We all had a great time.
Good.
It was crazy.
Man, that freaking moth, dude. That thing was... It was massive. It was like the size of a... We thought it was a bat.
It looked like a bat.
It was literally this big.
That's
and
a big one,
and
dude.
it was a moth.
Ew.
Scared us half to death, man.
Big.
It flew into his net, and we thought it was a bat.
Well, Mary got hit by one of them little brown beetles, and she thought it was a dinosaur.
Oh, God.
I mean, it was crazy.
Those are like, you talking about the little June
The
bugs?
kamikaze beetles. Is
Yeah.
What I call them.
Yeah. They're the insects, the suicide bombers of insects.
That's what they are,
Yeah,
man.
the bonsai. Poof. That's
Yeah.
a fan, dude.
Try hitting one of those at 70 on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that might would knock a chicklet out,
I'd
bud.
rather get shot with a frozen paintball.
Oh, dude.
I'd rather get a brain freeze from a popsicle.
Yes.
Man, he hooked up the bug zapper on Saturday night, man. As soon as he plugged that bad boy in, it was pop, 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 pop,
Heck
pop,
yeah.
pop, pop.
That's how we used to
Sound
catch.
like gunshots, man.
That's how we used to get supper.
I wonder.
Back
All right.
That's how he...
This is. I don't.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I better listen to this first before I play it on
Yeah.
We
there.
only got 252 views.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's appropriate.
Well, I think we can hear it still.
Count how many skaters are gonna get zapped. I got $20 on 3. Here we go. Oh, there's 2.
We're getting the play-by-play over here.
All right, yeah. I didn't say nothing bad. So we were betting on skaters,
Skeeters.
I missed all that.
or maybe I was betting on skaters.
You were.
But this is how it went.
This right here is redneck roulette. We're showing this deck all night long and count how many skeeters are gonna get zapped. I got $20 on 3. Here we go. Oh, there's 2. There he got one more. Got him. He gone.
All you can hear is they're like, I mean, it's just zap, 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 zap. They were getting eat up.
Man, it was nuts, man.
That's some good entertainment right there, man.
Saturday was a long day. We came over to your house, Dylan, for a little while, and I say for a little while. We practiced for... I say practice. The kids practiced.
Yeah.
We sat back and laughed at them. That was fun.
I watch kids fall down all day, dude.
That's right.
That's a blast.
We ate some good food, and man, me and my wife had a romantic dinner on your back deck. Thanks for that. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed that, man. I was
Yeah. Thanks
Prepping.
for not being there for me.
prepping my deck.
He was getting ready for the
Hey,
activity.
look,
Sorry I missed
nobody
that. I
got.
really didn't want to be there.
Yeah, no,
What can I come up with?
nobody got any attention from me over the past few weekends. Mary had to handle everything because I told her if there's time to be going somewhere, there's time for me to be back here working on that.
Well, and you had a good point, man. I mean, with everything starting back up and the tour season and possibly baseball, you don't have any free time.
No, so if I don't get it done now, it ain't gonna get done.
Yeah.
Because that's just how that thing works. I mean,
Yeah.
your home is always the last home to get fixed and done. And I said,
Well, like I told my wife, man, I told her when we moved in, I'd paint those cabinets. You don't have to
Right.
keep reminding me every decade.
yeah, that's just ridiculous. I don't know why they want to stay on us like that. Give me a
I'll get
break.
to them eventually.
Can't live with them. Pass the beer nuts.
All of them.
Yeah. The whole lot of them.
Well, guys, we've got the phone hooked up. If there's anybody listening out there, which I'm sure there's like two, give us a call, 501-231-7440. We'd love to talk to you. Not you, Cheesy. Wake up.
I ain't sleeping, man. I'm over here just chilling.
Oh, there's sawn logs over there.
Eyes have old belly hanging out.
No, somebody told me.
Looking like Frank. Come on, dude.
Man, you know what? Don't be telling me I look like my dad now. I'm a lot better looking.
Arguably, I guess.
Man, Cheesy was talking.
Only a face of mother.
I heard Cheesy talking the other day about girls, man. I'm not gonna bust him out. I'm not gonna bust him out on the radio here,
You should have
but
heard Rodney talking to Cheesy's mama about girls.
oh my gosh,
Oh, I bet that was awesome.
woo!
Ooh, yeah, we got to
I don't remember that. I don't remember that either.
Do you not? That was a good conversation.
765.
Oh, great.
It's our
Our listener,
yeah.
We can't answer it.
we hung up on him.
That daggum Android, man.
Thank you for calling Capital One. My name is Peggy.
That's your real name.
No, it's
I
not.
said that to Comcast one day.
We'll call
Hello,
him.
my name is Kevin. I was like, what's your real name?
Kevin Baba Ganoush.
Hello?
They don't hear you.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Thank you for calling. Go ahead. Now it's time to talk.
Is this the quiet game?
What?
There it is.
Are you doing sign language over the phone or what?
Is there a delay?
What?
Can you hear us?
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know. It's on third.
Hello.
Holly,
Well, who's...
Yes.
talk.
What up?
What up?
Did you butt dial us or what?
Okay, we gotta go.
All right.
Sandwiches were good.
Gosh, how is my dill pickle dip?
It's gone. Where is that?
I don't know. Mr. Dunlap ate it all.
Halfway gone.
Halfway gone, he put it up so he can take it home.
Yeah.
It disappeared.
Halfway gone.
Dunlap hit the dip.
Maybe.
And I ate all the
How are my
sandwiches.
spiders?
I ate them all.
Spiders.
They're good. There's still some here.
Spiders.
I'm not eating a spider.
Oh, yeah. They're good. I had 3 of them.
Oh.
You didn't get it. You didn't get one of them spiders.
No, I did not.
What?
Well,
Okay.
the
No,
cook
I
always
feed
eats.
y'all. I don't feed myself.
Well,
I slave over a hot stove all day for you guys, and I don't even eat.
we appreciate your sacrifice.
Way to take one for the
I
team.
love y'all.
We love you too.
you see our drawings
You
we
live
got?
right down the road, so I'm dropping
Channing?
What?
Zoe off to paint.
Channing?
What?
Something about paint.
What'd you say?
The ladies that we were out there talking to?
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
Channing, her kid?
I said,
or Sally?
who am I talking to right now?
All of
Everybody.
us.
We're it's a radio show.
No, I said Dylan.
Yo.
I told Dylan, I said, love ya, but I'm dropping Zoe off. You live right down the road, and I'm dropping her off.
I'm not home, so I don't care.
Just get her picked up before he gets there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that. Paige just probably got her rollers in her hair and her moo on. It ain't good.
She's probably building something out back.
Yeah. Probably. She might hit you with a 2x4.
That's what I was trying to say.
All right.
All right, Ollie. We love you. Send ice cream.
Send ice cream.
Love y'all, bye.
Bye.
Send ice cream.
That was the new sound.
Oh man. Sunday.
Going fishing in a Hemi-powered Dodge Ram.
29th? That's awesome. That's just a couple days.
Man, I'm off.
Thank you, sir.
I'm off work tomorrow, and of course it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Man, I'll tell you what. We need this rain.
No.
I don't need this rain. I've
are
got
you
crap
talking
to
about?
do.
My yard is a freaking swamp.
Yeah, it is.
Starting to get low. He needs to refill it.
Right.
Yeah.
I need it to be a
The
lake.
gators
I need it to
need
be a
some more
lake
water.
again, not a swamp. Golly, dude, I'm sick of the freaking rain. And here's what I hate. I hate the rain, sunshiny all week long, and then rain on the weekends.
Yeah.
That's enough to drive a man crazy.
It doesn't bother me because I work all weekend.
I think this weekend is supposed to be decent though.
Hopefully.
I hope. If we don't have any, I tell you what, you know where to find me. I'll be on my deck.
Yep.
Kicking.
Not on Saturday night.
No, Saturday night will be at a big fire. There's a secret
We all got something to do.
surprise
Dylan,
birthday
sorry, man.
party.
Yeah, hey, don't-
We're not gonna be able to-
That's all right, man.
Guys, shh.
That's all right. It's cool.
We're going to a surprise birthday
Yeah,
party at
don't
a
tell
friend's
him.
house.
Don't tell
Nice.
him.
Thanks for the
We'll
invite.
blindfold you and take you with us. You'll never know who it is.
Okay, cool. That'll be fun. I like blindfolds.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. We're right there, bud.
Yeah, there it is.
Here's a little freaking Elvis, you know.
Nice.
Hey.
I'm scared to catch that thing on fire. I am.
It's massive.
Well, it's
man.
not the size. I don't care about the size, dude. There's gonna be snakes in there. Think about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be up on the porch.
Dude, I saw a snake, like some straight Nat Geo stuff going on in my driveway.
A lizard.
Were they
That-
mating?
I heard Hannah telling somebody earlier.
Yes, there was a snake, a speckled king snake,
Oh, those are good.
halfway chowing down on a lizard.
Nice. He was hungry. That's one way to save a lot of money on car insurance. Poor Geico.
Like, dude, I can't make this up, man.
That's
I got
awesome.
pics, man.
Me and Bubs shot one the other day. Shot it right between the running lights with a 410.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. I don't know if it was a good or bad one. I don't
It's on
care.
the sidewalk.
Whoa, that's cool.
Was it-
Head first.
It's today.
Whoa, he got him.
You want to keep those snakes around though.
He sent it.
Yeah, we
Those are
we
good
left him alone.
ones.
But just like,
I don't know, man. I'm not a snake guy.
I'm not a snake person, man. I know that they
Not
say
waiting around to see
they're
what it
like
is.
don't kill the good snakes. I'm like, I don't know. They all suck.
That's when we shot.
I'm not a snake person, man.
Sweet.
I love snakes.
I cut his head off and then I threw him back in the water so that all the other snakes sees what happens.
Sending a message.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Tony Soprano style.
Yeah, what was that, Genghis Khan? You remember how he would hang
Yeah.
the heads on poles
On
and all
stakes,
that?
yeah.
Same thing, dude. I'll
I mean,
go all
you-
Genghis
you,
on him, bro.
You stumble across the territory, man, and there's a bunch of heads on stakes, man.
You
You
probably
know
want to go
better.
the other way.
Yeah, you're like, nope.
Yeah, I know.
This is not for us. Well, man, we've got coming up this weekend. We've got your surprise birthday party. Oh, shh.
No, I didn't know about this. This is a surprise to me.
And then I'm excited for that, and I'm also excited for Sunday, man. These kids get up on that big stage with everybody, man.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited.
That's going to be
it's gonna be
fun.
nice weather.
I tell you what,
You say that now it's gonna rain, Zach. Way to go.
You jinxed it.
I cannot wait until we do like the first real show home, because like I'm going to turn straight into a hype man, and it's just going to be.
You can take your shirt
100%.
off and
No, that'll get people to go away. We're trying to get
Oh.
people there. But I want everybody to be excited about this as we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they're never going to be that excited until they see
Oh, dude.
what's going on. I mean, I don't know. I get all into it because I see the behind the scenes, and I see the practice, and I see the hard work, and I see everything that these kids put into this, and then I get to see what they do in the end. You know, the performance and the smiles and the happiness that they bring to the people that are on the other side
Grandpa
of that
crap is
stage.
bringing you down, dude.
No,
I don't
dude.
see how you're gonna get that hype like that.
Well, you know what made me feel good last week though, man, is we had our outdoor practice at 10:00 right after Southern Holler was the first band,
Right.
and afterwards, Zach Wiley and Patrick and Cheesy, they all kind of stuck around for a little while to watch the young kids play. And midway through the first song, both Patrick and Zach Wiley's like, "Man, we gotta step our game up." I heard them over talking, they're like, "Man, we gotta We got to bring it. It's like, yeah, you do. So these kids are gonna bring it, man. You better bring it too.
Yeah, they bring it, man, and it's cool because
Dude, our bands from 1 through 8 are very solid.
And they're all so different.
They are different.
You don't have any two, like, I've heard them all now. And every single one of them has a different sound, a different vibe, and none of them sound similar. And last year we had a couple that they had different vibes and everything, but a couple of songs were very similar. Everybody's genre is different this year, man.
Yep, it is.
They're all over the place. I like it.
I stepped into one earlier, and they were playing, I guess you'd call it kind of like a little modern blues-ish kind of whatever. But I had to pick my jaw up there, but it sounded really good. Like, really.
Dylan goes, can I play with you?
Yeah. You guys don't need a drummer or nothing, do you?
He's
or
like,
something.
He's like, I play accordion.
We already got one.
Yeah.
they're
No, actually, the dude was like, dude, you really suck. We don't want you.
You're old and washed.
Yeah.
Weren't you in that OLD band?
Yeah. For a minute.
Then he got kicked out of it.
He got kicked out.
Yeah, I got voted off the island.
He got voted out of the old band.
Yeah. They told me, man, you suck. You gotta go. Alright.
Hey, you get to... Zach's going to let you play with him.
I'm gonna get told the same. Third time's a charm. Dude, you suck. Alright, you know what? I suck. Fine, I'll say it. Fine.
D's playing a big show with us this year, man.
Yeah, the hangout.
That's gonna be fun.
the hangout, dude. I'm getting a special shirt just for that show.
You have one on
Is
right
it gonna
now.
be pink?
Possibly. It may have like palm trees and stuff on it. Like I'm thinking like Jimmy Buffett on the beach,
Oh,
man.
nice.
Like basically what we wore for our.
For the Dads After Dark, or for the
That would
acting
be
show?
pretty cool.
That would be epic, dude. I'm gonna have to steal that
Man.
ice chest.
I'm gonna have to find my
I
hat.
just want Tulsa. I know people gonna be on eggshells this first trip, but I want people to just relax and have fun. Like, don't get
That was me.
caught up in just everything.
It's real smelly.
Right.
Just enjoy it.
It'll
And
be
I think most people will.
it'll be easy to get caught up
I think
to.
it was Matt Cody.
This one, this first one.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I think everybody's gonna have a good time.
No, listening at home. Matt
Tulsa's
Cody
a really
farted.
cool place too,
Yeah.
man. Like a lot of people just kind of look. I'm good. A lot of people just kind of look over Tulsa or
That look
Oklahoma.
that Rodney just gave you, man.
I got some splaining to do. I'll tell you in a little bit. all
Dylan
right?
had one and he's done, and Rodney just looked at him like he lost his mind.
Nah. My body's check engine light's been coming on, dude. I
So
gotta give it a rest for a little while.
Yeah, my check engine light's been on for 6 years, man.
Yeah, but I don't want to run her out of oil, boy. I don't want no rods knocking.
both nights are at the Riverwalk.
You know, I got to talking about to my mom about Jinx because she lived up in Beggs, which is about 30 minutes away from Tulsa.
Yep.
And I went up there for the summer, and I worked in Bigsby. And I didn't realize that Bigsby is the next town over from Jinx. So I'm excited about that, man. I've been up there since I was 16 years old.
So Jinx is still like they still consider it Tulsa.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the outskirts. It's kind
Yeah.
of like Whistler
It's a
Rock
suburb.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's
it's
like
only-
you go to Dallas, man. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many suburbs, and Houston's the same way.
Yep, absolutely. But no, so the place we stayed downtown. We're in this massive hotel. It's really nice. I think everybody's going to like it. It's got the pool, the bar, the all the.
Is there a
cool
prearranged bail policy?
Right. No, I mean, but
I bet they got apples.
it's
bet
really
they do.
nice, man, and it's right downtown. But we stayed downtown because the Saturday night location at Guthrie Green was almost walking distance from it, and we were supposed to be there Saturday night, but I guess it was last week. Yeah, last week, man. There's all their employees are still furloughed. So the person that booked us and like our contact, her name was Nicole. I called her to check in to see how, hey, what's the scoop? And she's like, yeah, I don't have a job right now. she's like, there's one person right now that's just doing some book work, and
So you're saying if we need towels, we're screwed.
they've canceled. No, this is at the venue.
Oh, okay.
This is the venue.
I thought you were talking about the hotel. I
No,
was
this
like,
is
man,
this is the Guthrie Green venue.
I thought you were
we're
gonna have
playing.
free reign at the hotel.
No. This was the venue, and she said that they've canceled all of the events for the summer to this point, and she said they don't know when they're going to be back. Like I said, their staff's not even working yet, and they said that it's not necessarily. I mean, obviously it's COVID related, but it's the city's extremely opened up. They're more opened up than we are, but they're right there in the city, and they just haven't for whatever reason, they just have some different hoops or something. I don't really know what the deal was. And, the Riverwalk has been wanting us both nights since day one. He's been like, man, we want you guys here. And it's really cool, man, because it's this big shopping center. It's got places to eat, and, there's a Top Golf in the parking lot. It's kind of, it's like, it's not Top Golf, it's Flying T, but it's
I was
like
about to say, keep your clothes on, man.
it's a version of it's like Top Golf. But man, it's pretty cool. I mean, obviously everything's going to be at 50% capacity or whatever, but at least it'll be open where we can get out and get some fresh air.
It.
But the cool thing about it is it's kind of like Rockwall, where when you watch the show, you're looking down and the Arkansas River's right behind it, flowing. So it's like you got some really cool scenery. And but it's about 15-20 minutes from the hotel. I think it's a little closer than what Rockwall was last year from the hotel. But we're gonna be there both nights, man, and I think it's gonna be. It's gonna
That's
be
a good drive. Plus, Tulsa traffic is nothing compared to Dallas.
Well,
traffic.
and that's another thing is I usually especially the last 2 years, anytime we go to new places, we usually go there first. So like I went up there back in the night y'all did the cookout here. Was when I was in Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it. I had to watch it. And
we saved you some. It was in
right.
it was in your desk, George. You ever get it?
Yeah, I'll go check.
I wonder what that smell was.
So, when I went and checked it out, though, that was the first thing I noticed is downtown Tulsa is not like downtown Dallas.
No,
you can walk around.
Tulsa.
Put your hood up.
Dallas is a different animal.
It's a big little city.
I'll be packing.
It's just like Little Rock.
Yeah, it's
a mirror image
It's very
of Little Rock.
similar, but there's a lot. They do a lot of stuff downtown Tulsa.
They do. They got the gathering place is really cool. That's going to be open. I don't know if the zoo's going to be open yet.
Is that where people gather?
The gathering, that's where people go to gather.
But the cool thing is you're downtown, and there's actually cool places you can walk to and actually eat and feel safe in Tulsa. So I think I'm excited about that, man. But
one thing I noticed about Dallas is it takes about 3.5 hours to get from Dallas to Dallas.
It does.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, and you can take a train from Dallas to Dallas.
Yeah,
it does. Tulsa's not like that, man.
Yeah, Tulsa's cool, man.
You're gonna get around pretty easy. But it's just I'm just so thankful that this trip happened because, man, I was telling one of the new people was like, this time last year we were already a month into the tour. We already had 3 shows under our belt by now. So it feels so weird. It feels so weird because we started over a month late this year because of COVID. So it feels like it's just taken forever, and this practice has been even longer. But it's just because everything's been pushed back. Man, I also hate it for all the families, like you guys were saying, because the way it was set up, like War Memorial, everybody's families could have seen them here before they hit the road. Now the families are going to have to wait till the fall, most likely, to see the kids, and it wasn't designed to be that way. It's just the way it fell. But we had to.
What, the cookie crumble?
Yes, the way it went, and
Walter Cronkite.
But we had to get a show in before Branson. I mean, y'all know how Branson is, and we could not go up there cold turkey into Branson and have a good showing. So I'm glad it's happening. It's going to be, like I said, everybody's going to be a little bit on eggshells this first time, but...
Well, shout out to all the kids, man. I mean, they have been working their butts off these last 2 weeks.
And that's what everybody's keep in mind, is I promise you the kids don't care. The kids, they want to play, they want to have fun.
They want to showcase,
and they want to showcase their work they've been putting in, And I think the parents that I've talked to, and I'm pretty much sure everybody's like this, is, the parents are excited, and I think that's kind of one of the great things the way we did things, because guys, we gave everybody multiple chances. Like, hey, if this is not for you, if you want out, you can get out. Nobody's going to be upset. Nobody's going to be mad. And for us to keep 39 out of 43 kids,
so you had a couple.
There's a couple that won for, and we respect that still.
Right,
they're still in lessons. It's just the way it is.
Man, I tried to get out, and he threatened to punch me in the face.
But to have 39 out of 43 kids say, "Hey, we want to do this," that's encouraging,
that's
man. What's
pretty
that?
epic.
95%, Matt.
What's that again?
39 out of 43.
Yeah.
95% of during a pandemic. That's
like
pretty dang awesome.
It shows you the character of some of these kids
It does.
too, because
Could you go, Mr.
91.
91.
there's one particular kid that's not getting to go to Oklahoma,
That's passing. I mean,
and actually there's probably a couple,
There's a
that's
couple.
not getting to go to Oklahoma. But the 2 that are not getting to go to Oklahoma, it's not that they're just not able to go. So they've had a couple kids step up and fill in for their position. And the two that are not getting to go, I know for a fact, I don't know about the other one because I haven't seen anything, but I know for a fact that one of them has stood side by side and coached the person that's filling in for him to make sure that, so it's like, I can't go, but I want to make sure that you do a great job when you get there.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like, if I can't go, screw you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the
didn't
character of
think
these
that way.
kids, no,
And
man.
it's funny you say. I'm just gonna say it. It's Patrick Gentry. He's the
Right.
one that has been working with him, and James came in today to help Cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
They've all been helping each other, and it hurts him not being able to go. Like Patrick, he almost had tears in his
Yeah.
eyes today.
He wants.
I talked to him about it today, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Man, I'm just depressed."
Yeah.
But you got to realize, Caitlin Dickerson's another person. I mean, she really wants to be there. But the thing is, they have their reasons that they have to be a little bit more precautious.
Yep.
And we all respect that, and I'm thankful that we still have them a part of the tour, and they get to, in hindsight, only miss one show. They're going to be back with Branson from there on. So looking at it that way, they're still going to make 8 or 9 shows. So we get it.
The character of these kids in general, though, I mean, and it's something that I brag about every year. I mean, I see things every year that when I was that age, kids didn't act like this. Or maybe they just didn't where I'm from, which is right down the street. But, I mean, you've got, like Chase was the youngest kid at that point. He was 5 years old on first tour. You got 12 and 13-year-olds like going out of their way to go sit down with him and hang out with him and let them hang. And that's just, I mean, that's just one example. But, I mean, that's just how they all are. You've got Ian, who is the quiet little kid that sits off to the side, all by himself, and he doesn't want no one messing with him. But then you've got, the outspoken kid over here, and him and Ian are over there hanging out, chilling.
That's Ben and Ian at State Fair last year. I got pictures from backstage,
Right.
man. They were just they're playing
Just hanging
Nintendo
out.
Switch together.
Yeah. There's
and then they're acting together. And
nothing but love there. And you would think, at kids, it's like you're a singer in this band and I'm a singer in this band and I'm better than you. No, they're over there laughing and talking and, hey, you did a great job or, you did a better job. I mean, it's constant coaching. It's cool.
You don't. I've heard most people tell me this, but you don't understand the tour experience and what it is until you've done it.
Right.
Like the practices and everything that they have to go through on the front end, they don't realize, and then they get to the show and they're like, wow, this is like just the new kids getting to go to Shamrock last week and the week before. They were just like, man, that was the coolest.
It's the biggest stage they've ever been on.
Yes, and they were like in practice, like one of the moms was coming out like that was the coolest thing. Like they cannot wait to get back there. That was so cool, and they don't realize.
Stuff that is
that's what it is.
second nature to us now at
Yes.
this point. Yeah, no, I'm with you, man.
That's what I was saying.
And it's been a long practice process this year to the point to where a lot of the kids that haven't experienced that are only getting to see like the work end of it, and so a lot of them have been borderline getting burned out because like this is tour. This isn't fun, but it's like as soon as you get in it.
And they even at Shamrock, they get up there and they've got the lights behind them and the smoke machines are going and man, it's just.
I mean, but that's music. I mean, if you listen to any one-on-one conversations with a lot of celebrity musicians, they perform, they shut down, midnight. They get in a bus or usually, and then they travel to their next stop and possibly sleep on the way, and then they get up and they do it all over again.
They do,
and it's non-stop.
And the big ones, the big stars, they'll tell you, and they feel like they're in a circus.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine? Like they feel like a lot of them I've not personally talked to them, just read documentary stuff. Like they'll make comments like they feel like they're a circus animal.
Yeah.
It's like they literally they get them, they bust them to a show, they get out and people gawk over and want their pictures. They play a show and they get over and just do it again.
Yeah.
And it just repeats itself.
Non-stop.
And a lot of it is really, I've heard, it's really emotionally and mentally draining because of the adrenaline dump that you get whenever you're in front of tens of thousands of people and then hoarded onto a little bus by yourself for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And then like this big exposure and then quarantine.
But people don't realize, me and Matt were talking about this the other day, but every major tour you see, I mean, a lot of times, most of them do it in Nashville, but they have these big facilities in Nashville where they'll rent a band or an artist will rent it out for 2 months, and they will spend.
It's like a
It's like a 9 to 5 job. It's like Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. They're going to be at this place rehearsing their tour, and they'll do it for 2 months,
Right.
perfecting this tour.
Yep.
Before they take it on the
And
road.
you can see it. It's like I'll use Skillet as an example because I've seen them like 5 times now live, and every single show had just as much, if not more, energy than the show I saw before. And it's like, you think about it, how many times a year have they performed that same song over and over and over again, but you're watching it as if it was the first time they'd ever done it.
Well, you know, like, I'm not a big pop music fan, man, but, you know, people like Lady Gaga and Katy Perry and Bruno Mars to that extent, when the stage... Shut up. I'm just thinking from a stage, like a stadium performance, man, with the big stage, and because everything is rehearsal. I mean, it's choreographed from the opening minute to the next 2.5 hours to what they do, man. It's incredible. I mean,
Rodney said you forgot about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor
T
Swift.
Swizzle.
I've seen her twice.
I've seen her once.
Man, they
I got
don't.
girls, man.
When you get on the
What's your
big tours,
excuse?
man, not only do you have to get your set down and lock your actual show part of it in, but man, they spend weeks getting the lighting cues down. Like they cue the show out with every lighting thing you see is planned out to a T, and it all boils down to like they have to be standing in a certain spot at a certain time, and it's like it's crazy the amount of prep work that goes into it, man. It's pretty cool.
You know, at this point, Shane and I are old grizzled veterans now with our kids on tour at this point. But Dylan, Zayla's going on tour for the first time. She got to witness it last year. Briley's going on tour for the first time. He got to witness some of it last year. How are they feeling? Are they excited?
Briley's been around it his whole life.
Yeah.
Even when he wasn't on tour, he was still
That boy's never uncomfortable.
right. He has been around it his whole life. So I think he's excited because he's included now. But as far as like a shock of it being an unfamiliar place, I don't think he's really experiencing that. I think he's excited to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where Zaz is at. Like last year, we tagged along or tug or whatever the word for that is, and she's a little nervous, but she's just ready to get out there and play some music with her pals.
No joke, man.
She's looking forward to it, man.
They
Big
just
time.
gotta realize, man, that there's always going to be mistakes. There's always going to be mess ups, and I think when you get that out of your system, you just relax and you play and it gets fun.
Yeah.
Every band that we were talking about this earlier, me and Outlaw, where all 8 bands this year you're going to see in Tulsa is like you're going to see this nucleus of this really good thing. Because a lot of them, some of their songs are jamming, man. But you're just going to hear some transition things that are going to be. You're going to be able to tell, man, if that had 3 more weeks, that would have been really good. Not as bad. It's just not going to be as clean as it could.
And if there's any parents listening, I can speak from experience, man. As far as
No worries.
The first show, like our first one last year was Fairfield Bay, and then to finish, and then we did War Memorial, we did Cross It. And then went to Dallas, and by the time we got to Branson, by the time we got to the end of the tour, we were playing on at the fair. I mean, it becomes second nature, and some of those things that were really shaky at the very beginning just kind of fade away because they work on it throughout the year.
We got smoking hot, man. The only thing I regret is I truly, to my core, I felt our Jetway tour team had our worst performance at the State Fair last year, the entire tour. Mm-hmm. There was a couple bands. There was about 2 or 3 bands that really rocked it. Like they were really solid. Small Town Sound was one up. They were steady Eddie all year long. They really were. But man, there was bands that particular night that just did uncharacteristic things that they couldn't help. It's part of learning, and I blame it on 2 things. One, I think it was just they'd never been on a $500,000 stage before. That stage was intimidating.
Everything sounded different.
Well, you had top of the line, massive stuff,
right,
man. I mean, it was just you can't simulate that. You really can't. I mean, that was a national artist stage that they were on that night. And I think that freaked them out a little bit of just the newness of that. And the other thing is, I messed up because I thought that we were more in sync than what we were, because we had toured all year long. We were playing good, and I was like, man, we're in sync. We've been doing this all year, and when there's always a weird time in September when the kids go back to school.
Yep.
Everybody's schedules change. Everybody's lives flip for about a month until you get into the new habit, and that's when that happens. So we have to be real careful anyway that time of year. But we needed about 2 or 3 more practices before that show. We really did, and it would have made a big difference. Amber got sick that show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Amber was sick. Bless her heart, couldn't help it.
She tried her man.
A couple bands, there was tuning issues. Played everything right, just massive tuning issues that are not characteristic. But
Dylan.
But here's the thing though, and this is why Jetway's here. You know how they're going to get better for the next time they do that? They did it. And the only way you get better is doing it and getting up there, and that's kind of how you got to learn sometimes, is get up there and not be your best, so you're the best you can be next time. So I think this year,
that's what I keep telling my wife.
That's why I think this year, I feel like this year that we've done it, we've rode the train, we know what to expect. I expect things to be more crisp when we go back, if we're able to go back.
If we're able to go
because
back.
let's face it, who knows what the fair's going to be like, because it's tens of thousands of people. So who knows?
It's anything but fair.
Yeah, that's it.
It's unfair.
Sorry, I didn't mean for this, Phil.
Yeah, way to go, Dunlap.
Spill away there, bud.
I've got people talking concrete to me. I'm still trying to get a concrete slab poured, and it's about to drive me crazy, man.
That sounds hard.
Concrete is
I see what you do.
$105 a yard.
Sounds porous.
I need a yard and a half. $150.
He just wants somebody to pour some concrete.
Everybody's like $400, $550, and I'm going, I don't understand the math. I don't
Toilet paper
get the logic.
roll math.
They're charging you for the whole truck.
I mean, it's like they're, and of course I know that a lot of people have a minimum, but I don't know, it's driving me crazy that $150 worth of concrete is going to cost me $400 or $500 or more.
Just need to find somebody that's bought a load that's not going to use the whole thing. Hey, man.
Right.
Well, that stuff has a shelf life inside of the drum.
Yeah,
too.
with all the houses and stuff going in behind me, I was trying to get one of them pouring a slab over there and say, here, let me.
Can do it
you're
like
coming back
dirt.
tomorrow at 2. Let me give you $150 and throw an extra yard and a half on there, and then meet me. I'll go rent me a daggum buggy and 3 trips to the backyard, and I'm good. One of them motorized buggies, wheelbarrows, not the hover round, not the scooter. I don't need it yet.
I beg to differ, man. I remember going to Branson last year. That was a heck of a walk from the car over to the stage.
It was a long way for some of y'all. I pulled down there behind it for a minute.
Man, we had to Uber from our car over to the stage.
Yeah. Long walk.
Oh, boys. I say we get ready to wrap this thing up. What do you think?
It's a Texas-sized tin forcer.
It's close to 10:30.
Yeah.
Any concrete people out there, get a hold of Shane Fred or 501.
Oh, and if you need a deck built, holler at Shane.
Negative, Fred. Ghost Rider.
Hey, did you see what I did to you?
Dylan,
you didn't say nothing about what I did to you. You might not have seen it either because Shane didn't.
What?
So that Saline County
he's trying to find
swap shop or whatever it is.
Oh, I did see that.
It would not pay. It would not let me do Paige. I was trying to.
She'd have had your.
I was trying to put her.
No,
on
she'd have been over there with a shovel and wheelbarrow.
I know.
I'm sorry, dude.
You would have been right there with us.
No.
But
She's been at home the last 6 or 8 weeks. I've been having to work every day.
I did it to Shane too, though. Somebody put on there they wanted
a roof.
They wanted somebody to repair some of their deck and put a roof on it. I tagged Shane in it.
Oh my god!
That's like the social media prank call. I'm going to tag him in this.
Hey, Shane, you know what? You do it right, man. That's going to fund your Branson and your Gold Shores trip.
You just won't have any time to go.
Right.
You'll have to send the family.
It'll fund Mary and Chase's.
I am proud of the job that I did, and I'm going to make it
the last
mine.
job that you did.
It's go out with a bang.
Got a great looking deck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice deck.
Built the best deck in the neighborhood. Why should I try to do it again?
I can't believe you weren't all over that rock, though, dude. That was there was a bunch. I would have filled in every bit of what you wanted.
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
You got a shovel. Dude said you're gonna have to have a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
No.
I need two dump truck loads.
Gonna carry my shirt.
Then he said, and it's not. He's not going to push it together. You got to scoop it out of his yard.
Yeah, no,
It was
I'm
spread.
in. Like, yeah, I bet it's probably still sitting there.
Yeah, because everybody said you're.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Unless they had a bobcat or something, go through there and just.
And then you go, don't tear my yard up. You know what, dude?
Yeah, you're going to put more rock down.
Yeah, let it
because
sit, bud.
you're not going to leave it.
No.
All right, well, Grandpappy, we're happy for you, man. We've got you had a
Appreciate
good
y'all.
week.
Thanks for the
Congrats,
shirt.
dude.
brother.
Congrats, buddy.
I'm excited about my shirt.
Congrats.
It looks good on you,
I
man.
may wear it tomorrow to work.
Shout out to Amber Scott for making that for me. I appreciate that. We'll post the pictures of that on the Dads After Dark page here in a minute. Dylan, we'll see you Saturday night, buddy.
Yeah.
What's going
No,
on Saturday?
he's
Wait a minute.
coming to a surprise birthday party at a friend's house.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot I was going with you guys.
I
You don't
invited-
worry about bringing a gift. You just show up, man.
Hey,
We
I'll
got
be
it
the
down.
tag along.
Presents are not required, but your presence is.
Oh, I like
And
that.
beer is required.
Yeah,
Probably.
beverage. B-E-R.
I guess if y'all gonna make me.
I guess. I mean,
Well,
twist my
guys,
arm.
thanks for listening to Dads After Dark on Jetway Radio. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to our page so you'll get the show as soon as we upload it. Rodney's been doing that. He'll send me as soon as it gets uploaded. He'll be like, "Hey, got it." There's no sound on it, but I got it.
That was the best. The best show was we were in here karaokeing. And
If
that
I ever
was
get a
still-
chance, man, I'll come back and try to re-edit that
No.
and post it. But
Rodney's
I
like,
even
I'm
went
not only
back.
their biggest fan, I'm also a member.
I'm awesome.
I even went back and was like, maybe it's got audio now.
Nope.
No, my phone. I was
Just shaking
my
its
phone
phone.
and stuff. It wouldn't work.
Dang.
Like it's a friggin' you.
Dude, those are good. I ain't had a you in a minute.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Holly, for the sliders.
Thanks, Holly.
Thanks for the
Amber Scott.
spiders.
I'm coming home to you.
White trash, beautiful.
All right, guys. We will check you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, Sue.
Yep.
Here you go.
You gone?
Yeah, y'all had to come over to karaoke on the deck.
D, yo, you turn over.
Yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dads after dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Moms in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah.